Good morning.
Good morning. You could see my face when I saw Cheryl coming to the kitchen, and she has this blouse, and I was wearing the same kind of. I said, "Oh, I will put the white jacket on top." So we had fun. Good morning, everyone. I hope you all had safe and wonderful 4th of July. Actually, it was true that there will be a lot of shooting all over USA, and I'm sorry. But on the good hand, I want to inform Cheryl, you don't know even. Yesterday I talked with, a day before I talked with Janet Burke, and I was thanking both of them for the wonderful donation. And she sent another pile of donations, so there will be 19 more readings.
19 more?
It will take a while for everyone. So you guys are so lucky. And
Janet and Tom are really supporting you.
They are. And I was thrilled, because I said my people will be happy. I call you my people because I can't call you my kids. But sometimes I feel you are our extended family. We do feel that way, don't you?
Yeah, especially as we get to know the names.
The name, I said, Cheryl said, people are waiting. I said, I bet group 66 is, and she started reading. And Beverly Lejeski, hello, Clara O'Neill, Patty Thompson, Maura, Blue Moon.
Rick and Sandy.
Rick and Sandy, they were, Rosita, Romas, Beja. So?
My Buttercup.
Ooh.
Anyways, thank you very much for joining us. And please do post your questions so that that's what Violetta does, is answer questions.
Yes, and your questions are what makes this channel interesting, because if you are interested in the question, then others will be as well.
Now, Laura Robles.
And my best wishes to BP. She's enjoying herself in Washington, D.C. She sent me a picture of her family celebrating on that field. There was a lot of fireworks and concerts. So what a beautiful family.
Well, since we're in Washington,
BP is the Brooks who is doing the timestamps.
So have a great holiday. So now, since we're in Washington, before we start this question, so what about the cocaine that was found in the White House, in the West Wing, where there was a lot of traffic, and Biden wasn't even in residence?
Well, they wanted to frame him. They want to frame Biden or his son. What a stupid thing.
So who did it? They're looking at it.
They can be called Shorty. Man in a uniform.
Really?
Well, they will be on the camera. They must have cameras.
If somebody didn't take it out.
That's another
the footage
story.
Is missing.
Yeah.
One, two, three.
Well, I see someone who is carrying a gun.
So they have authority to be in there with a gun.
And they are not the one who are checked.
Male, female?
I don't know. I see just this part of the body close to the pocket. Thank you, Neptune Blue.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being you, it says.
Oh, thank you. Angel of work and excitement.
Yeah, that was exciting.
It might be a woman. It will come to the word. They may try to not officially, but there is something that related to the word, maybe protector of the word.
Is it a Trump follower? One, 2, 3.
I don't know why I see bars.
What?
Bars in the window, a symbol of prison. Thank you, Cheryl Simpson. Simpson. Thank you so much. Sorry, my reading on the distance is very bad when I have my reading glasses. It's, well, in the prison you have guards.
Mm-hmm.
And there is someone who is probably a guard watching, guarding. Surprise, very nice, respectful person, and has internal fight and maybe. Thank you, Group 66. Thank you. Yes, what YouTube will be nicer to me. I can tell you that. Thank you. So there is a battle for that person, maybe mental, but it is a nice, decent person from outside. No one looking, and it is a surprise. Everyone will be surprised. Because everyone else is going to the scrutiny they have to open.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have dogs. Maybe you smell every sausage. Maybe not drugs.
Sausage.
Well, she never was exposed to drugs. We are such anti-drugs people, but dogs can smell everything. So they have how that person could get in.
Well, it doesn't work. Are you ready to go on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm shocked, so, and I'm saying what I'm seeing. I just see a gun and the dark uniform.
But I'm surprised that they would expect that they wouldn't be caught if there's surveillance cameras.
No, after taking a little bit too many, they might not think about anything. I know that can adjust your way of thinking.
Laura Robles, Robles. Good morning, ladies. Is Walt Nauta finally going to be indicted tomorrow? I don't think he'll flip anytime soon. What do you see?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
I see 2 birds sitting on the electric
Power line?
One is big, one is small. They're chatting with each other. No, I don't think he will.
Is one Trump and one is.
That's what I'm feeling, because the little one is him. They are still partners. He thinks the sun will shine on him and he will get pardon. And if anything happened, if Trump will get pardon from DeSantis, he will get for sure. Yeah, we will have to wait and observe. The word is.
Now, Walt and Trump were recently at an event and they were talking off to the side while they were ordering food. And it says that they were alone. Mm-hmm. What were they really talking about? They're not supposed to be talking about the case. 1, 2, 3.
We have a saying, Głuchy Telefon, which is a game in Poland for young kids, and they are spreading the message. I will tell you, and you will tell someone else, and then
it comes out all garbled at the end.
Some stupidity. Yeah, so they are still talking, and about the harvest. So Trump probably is promising him something, nothing for free. Maybe his wife will be the beneficiary, daughter or whatever, because there are 2 ladies that will be.
He'll take care of them if they're in jail?
He's telling him, for a while, You will be free, don't worry. And that's probably what will happen. They will try to take the lift out of his.
What will be the tipping point that makes Walt?
Would he ever consider?
Yeah. How can they get him to talk?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Not even if they will put a knife to his throat. He's not going to talk because he thinks he will be stuck in the cave if he will be talking. He is very cautious what he is talking to others right now. And he feels so blessed that he is Trump's friend. So he doesn't want to lose that privilege.
Oh, it's such a nice one.
He is. Well, but that's how he feels. Like lady in love. Woman in love.
Rick and Sandy Wilhout, you're very loyal followers, I know.
Thank you so much.
And you post lots of questions, which
Thank
we
you,
really appreciate.
Kathy
McLaughlin.
Thank you so much.
She's also another loyal supporter.
Oh, yes.
George Sims is as well.
Yes, he is wonderful.
Yeah, every video
donating $1 or $2, and he's so faithful. Hello, George.
So anyways, they're asking, the internet says Russia seeds new surveillance to squash Ukraine. Is this technology an advantage for Russia? And will Ukraine be able to take out this technology?
And what kind of technology to
New surveillance videos to squash Ukraine. I don't know anything about this. Is it an advantage for Russia? Will Ukraine be able to take it out?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Not right away. They will be confused, and then they will start using the same thing on Russians. So they will kind of steal the technology.
Okay.
But it will take a while. And there was attacks on Moscow recently.
Yeah.
So, that they are not staying doing nothing. They are attacking, and that is something that they can go ahead with the Russian people because they will be afraid. Oh, I'm at home and I can be attacked by drone. You can't lay down on the ground and let someone to kick you. They have to stand up. Right now, they are worried. The Ukrainians are worried. What can we do with that thing? That magician, I said, eventually they will develop anti-Iran. Not as good, but they will be attacking the same way. It will take a while because the half horse is always half job. So it will be slower process, but eventually they will be able to go the same direction.
Just a comment from Angel M, 5850. I had a reading with Violetta. It was an amazing feeling.
Oh, thank you.
So much so I wanted another reading ever since.
Thank you.
And now, with the extra gifting of complimentary readings by Janet and Tom Burke, you have another
so
chance.
many of you. I will be doing readings, announcing readings on my video by myself. On Mondays, when I will be with Cheryl, we will do the looking for the lucky person.
And you will be lucky.
Well, hopefully. I have some people who are coming back. I just want to tell you, the best way, the most you can have from the reading if you have Skype, uploaded Skype, because it is like talking to you and I'm showing you cards. I don't have to describe them, so I'm not wasting your time on describing what the cards is showing. So that's probably the best way to communicate. Skype is for free, and you can actually even upload Skype on telephone. Some people didn't know about that. The worst, no worse. I had a reading on a WhatsApp, few readings so far. It is not as big as to do on the Skype, but it is still, I can see the person who is that I'm talking with, and it's better for the viewers to have WhatsApp.
And it's even nice, like the first time I had a reading with you, I came in with pictures of different people I wanted to know about, family members. And as long as you can see their eyes, you can talk about them.
Yeah. Even, eyes like that, when I'm close up, I need eyes are mirror to your soul. So I can say what I feel about that person. And usually I'm not going to brag, but usually I can read people's faces. Yeah, we carry everything on our face. My mom was telling me, if you want to be pretty, be nice. So I believe that, we believe our parents, what they say. I was just joking that I don't know where I put my rings. Thank you, Michelle Holt. Thank you so much. And I said, well, when she was going in the 60s to the city, she had the saying, I feel half naked when I don't have my gloves and my hat. And I was looking at her thinking, what is this about? Why would she feel half naked? Because as a kid, we are taking every comments from the parents really seriously. So the same is when someone is telling you, behave nicely, then it will show on your face.
So Michelle had followed up with, will they find the woman that planted the cocaine in the West Wing? Will they actually find her?
Okay. So this is your girlfriend, Michelle? No, thank you.
This is Michelle
Hot.
Oh, hot.
Hot.
You're hotter than us. Very
nice name. Guys were right away probably making comments. Oh, she is hot.
Yeah. Will they be able to find it soon then?
3 cards.
1.
Soon, I don't know. But
2. 3.
I think the camera will be pointing.
Why would she even think that?
Well, maybe she had too much on her system and she was not.
So she was taking some of it before she planted it?
She was celebrating something. Yeah, she will be taken because of something like this. She will have to pay price. She will be taken to the, and it will be investigation all over the party, all over the other guys too, who let her in. Who let the dogs out and who let her in. Well, to go to the place like that and leave this on it was on the lawn, White House lawn, West Wing, but what they were really thinking that they can frame Biden's son, Hunter? Did they thought that he will be for that day in White House?
No, I don't know when.
That's a lot of money because it's an expensive thing. I presume, because I don't
know anything about any drugs.
No, and I'm not a person who likes drugs. So
now, Group 66 has asked a question, and I don't quite know who she's talking about, but you probably maybe know. Lukashenko seems to be fine now. But now that it's the other dictator, can't remember his name, that's deadly sick with his kidneys. Is there a sick game going on?
I don't know who's the other dictator.
If you can remember who the name is, Group 66, that would be appreciated. Or if somebody else knows the name.
Yeah, I don't know who that person is. If it's in the same what country, that would be easier. Because I know that there is dictator in Hungary, but I don't know that he has a problem with health, Urban in Hungary. But I don't know anything about his health. He looks healthy.
Cheryl Simpson is asking, what are your thoughts on C-19? What's going to happen with Meta and Google? Do you know anything about that?
No, what is C-19?
I don't know what C-19 is. If you could explain it even a little bit more, Cheryl, or somebody else explain that for us.
I'm trying to know everything.
There's a lot.
Too.
We're so filled with so many names that
she was not sleeping from 6 o'clock, and I went to sleep at 6 o'clock. So I sent you about 2 videos, and then the last one I was watching, and I fell asleep, and then I woke up thinking, I don't know what was this all about. I still can watch it because I sent to Cheryl, and she was awake. I
got up early today.
Yeah, I know when she's busy, then she's not sending any.
I'm watching videos.
Yeah.
Blue Moon is asking, what is going on with Putin and Zaporizhia, the nuclear plant? Will he wipe that plant out, putting people in danger?
And I answered this in the previous video. I said there will be some warning because when we're going to the backyard, we have 3 skunks. At least, I don't know, I don't see them. And our neighbor has cameras, and he showed us the 3 skunks. My husband once called me, and he said, come with me. I went with him. It was dark. And those 3 skunks were sitting like 3 meters from us. And I said, don't go in. He said, I know. They will spray me. But we could see only the tails, mother and 2 little ones. So when we are going to the backyard, I have those bells hanging on my door. So there is a warning, which is giving enough time to the skunks to move out from the territory where Vivi is running, because we make some fences in our yard so she can run all over the yard. And I think there will be enough time warning, or they know the pictures of the on the nuclear plant that they think that there are bomb hanging there. So I said, I don't think he's that stupid to cause his own country devastation, because
plus there'd be other countries who would all automatically react.
Every country will be, and then Biden said that will be declaration of war on NATO. So I don't think he will do it.
Loves Peace has the question, is Trump going to face consequences for posting on his false social about ending Jack Smith?
Oh, he did?
Well, I don't know. He never faces consequences, it seems. Because, I mean, he even sent that message about Obama.
He
and
said
then somebody went there with...
The guy went with
gave him the address.
And he had 400 of bullets. And he was sleeping in the van. So the police took him out.
But Trump is doing everything he can to see whether he can trigger somebody.
He's acting like a spoiled little 3-year-old.
Mm-hmm. So is he going to face consequences?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. You know how men loves to do barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
And when they are getting ready for barbecue, they are
Sharpening the knives.
Sharpening the knives. And I see Jack Smith doing that movement. Okay. Are we ready? Are you ready, guys, for a good piece of meat? Yeah. Everything will come out. The secrets will come out of the cave. Angel of Justice will be watching what Trump is doing. And he better will be cautious what he is doing, because
he doesn't care. He thinks he's always protected.
Well,
there has to come an end to it.
Eventually, he might be the nice steak that everyone will be enjoying eating.
Kim G is asking, will Molly Michaels, Trump's former assistant, be the woman who brings him down?
Who is that?
Kim is asking, is Molly Michaels, Trump's former assistant, be the woman who brings him down? She's the one who was part of the group who's testifying right now against him.
Mm-hmm.
I think it has something to do with January 6th, doesn't it?
Probably. There's so many. I said there will be a group
Or
of
the
women.
elections, maybe.
There will
Election
be,
tampering.
there will be a huge group of women. Oh. 3 cards.
1, 2, 3. Wasn't she part of the campaign as well?
I don't know, but I see a group girls dance, holding hands and moving around in a circle like in the kindergarten. Bless you. And then there is and we all sit down. That's the Polish song. I don't know how it is in English, but so
Ring Around the Rosie. Is
okay,
that
probably. And then we all sit down on the grass, and so everyone will kind of sit on him, and there will be a lot of ladies who will be pinching into it, but
she's only one of them.
One of them. There is Stormy Daniels. Ivanka might be one of them as well. We don't know yet enough because that story is not open yet to the Melania might be, because there is something that on Melania that they have that Jack Smith asked for
emails
for her email. Not Jack Smith, Alvin Bragg from New York. He asked for her emails. Melania will be perfect. So we have to be patient and see who would pull that rich guy. All the money, about the money, and yes, she will be the one who will have the sword and tell him.
She's doing her part.
Everyone will be doing a part, and then we all will
Solve them.
And all we will see that we have that song, Old Bear is Asleep.
Yeah.
And
it's raining, it's pouring. No.
And then all the kids are dancing, and then when he wakes up, we all hide down.
Okay.
So it is the Polish version that I have seen. So it is something that we can, right now, women can participate, but women can participate, and then eventually everything will be.
Somebody had commented that they love when you say woman's.
I notice and I correct myself.
Kathy McLaughlin is asking.
It's not logical. It should be as, because when there's plural, it should be
woman's. But you changed the A to an E.
I should change English.
English is rotten.
No, it's not. You would like to learn Polish. Every word has so many endings that don't even go there.
Kathy McLaughlin is asking, what is going to happen with Iran now that they tried to seize an oil tanker in the Gulf of Oman and the U.S. Navy stopped them? The vessel was fired on by Iran.
I didn't hear that. You didn't hear that?
No.
If she didn't, I feel good. Because if I'm missing, but then you will always send me a link, so I have to hear it. 3 cards.
1, 2, 3. So they fired on it. Iran fired on it. The U.S. Navy stopped them.
It is a ship that I'm seeing, but the ship is symbol of tight lips. If you can imagine both pictures together, tight lips with the zipper, and it looks like a ship. Probably very good picture. Please hope to understand that they can't talk about this. The army is not talking too much about this. They have the thin lips, tight lips. It's some secret. I don't know how serious it is. They don't want to accelerate anything by talking about this. They are just making good choices not to go over the board with everything. They need a healer, doctor. But at the same time, Americans want to be the leaders. They want to show Iran that they are the leaders over there. You can't do anything to us. So, but the situation can accelerate to the point that it's dramatic. So they don't want to do it.
Patty Thompson is asking, will the U.S. change some of gun laws?
Yeah, I wish.
I mean, even on the 4th of July, there was
There was killings, and you sent me how many there was. And yesterday when I talked with Janet, I said, "Oh, I'm worried. Stay safe." And she said, "You always worry." I said, "Can you disconnect that?" I said, "No, I'm always worried." And lately, I found myself when I'm talking with, writing to my friends in USA, I'm sending always stay safe. Because you never know when you can be attacked. It is over to us, at least, because we are not experiencing this.
No, we don't expect people to have a gun.
Yeah, and to us, one tornado was scary.
Yeah.
And they have so many, and so would they change the law about, it's face down. 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
A lot of talk and hitting the wall. Not yet. Still talk and not like talking with, you see that the waves of talk, of voice, and it's hitting and coming back to you. No. Or we have saying it's like talking to the wall. You can't really have any results when they are talking. So many tragedies, one after another. But they can observe how other countries are doing when they have some stricter rules. Not that we are perfect. We have got, killings as well, but it's so far back to the wood. And they will have to. I think Kamala will have to stand up for that thing and start talking about this more and more and more as a vice president.
Dee Dee is asking, are the GMO, the genetic modified foods, and hormone-laced foods affecting the genetic development in our children? Are they affecting it genetically?
Oh boy. We talk about this when my kids were Leszek was probably 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I remember we went for a Polish picnic. That time we always were in a group. Everything was a group of Polish people because my husband was teaching in the Polish school, so we were so involved with everyone from the Polish community, and he was holding the community very tight, and the kids were the same age, 10, 11, 12 years old. And one of the ladies said, I understand that my 12-year-old has period, but 6-year-old?
Yeah. When I used to be in the schools, I mean, even in grade 3.
Yeah. So she said, it's not normal. Even in old times, the girls were giving birth 13, 14. But to have 6-year-old with periods, she said, it's all because we are eating those chemicals in that they make the chickens fatter, faster, that they grow. So they are giving them hormones to chickens, to pigs, and so on. And that's affecting everyone. So sorry. That came to my mind, that story that we... And I see a forest burn down, so it is the damage that it's already done to everyone. everyone in a family, it is affecting what we are eating, what fruits. They should make some rules, but they will be cheating because the money, the profit is more important. That's my cheating card. Going for the money, but as well, not always being honest, or someone is not honest.
Rick and Sandy will have asked the question, did anyone find the stolen gold? Is that going back to Toronto?
Oh, yeah, that one we don't hear anything.
No.
I gave so many clues about...
But it was sort of like it was going in all different directions and divided.
And I said that someone from above room was organizing everything, watching this. There was I don't remember everything. When you have vision, it's like having a dream. Book, fast. But I said that there is someone who was related to the airport.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, they would have to know the movement of everything.
Yeah, 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
They are stuck. They don't have too much. The arrow, it's like the arrow is usually 3 points. There is 2 points only connected. So you go this way and coming back. Now and they pull everything from the darkest. Everyone is feeling vulnerable. I don't know. I have no
I got
clue.
paid, but I don't know.
And that was a big time cheating in the organizers. Not the last one, because there was one before, many years ago, and they didn't find the guilty ones.
Jeremy Thompson.
And it was about 20 million this time, if I remember. No, my money, I don't remember the amount.
Jeremy Thompson is asking about Cuba and China. What is China using this facility for? Energy research, weaponization, spying? 1, 2, 3.
Okay. It's like holding crystal ball. If you are good in reading crystal ball, I tried. It's not my cup of tea. But it's like me with the vision. So every possible way they can see something. And the crystal ball is symbol of, I will have a clue, I will know. So they are looking for every possible options that they can see something there. That will cost America and other countries, well, especially America, because they are spying on USA. Surprises. They are so good, and they will know which way to go to make themselves more profitable, quieter, and they will have control over every military system and every political system, every, knowing how the Wall Street is working, everything. They have access to every.
Tiger Weiss Jones is asking, what big hit is coming next against Trump?
What?
What big hit is coming next for Trump? One, 2, 3.
I think Bedminster, because I see bed, so probably Bedminster. About him cheating, very strong. Probably Jack Smith will be really strong on that one. And the judgment, okay. We don't know anything from Trump, but we know that they wanted to go there. Mm-hmm. Jack Smith wanted to do research, and someone else did, but we know how good they are. So I think that will be the next. So this will be last question, please.
Okay, this is just Eliza. I don't know how. Eliza Agallegos, Agallegos, sorry about that, 7618. Will Eileen Cannon be the judge on Trump's indictment?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, when I was pulling cards, it went like that. You notice they went. Yeah, she would turn the different turn. So by the end, if she will know that he is indicted, she wouldn't like. And we were talking about this. She wouldn't like to be the one who is indicting him.
When she sees the evidence.
When she will know that it's end, but she will go as far as she can, and then she will take the turn. When the battle will be so hard, she didn't want to be left as the judge who indicted him, because she wants to cheat as much as possible.
We were also talking about if Trump ever got back into power, would he put her in as Attorney General?
3 cards. But he will find someone else better.
But he won't get in.
He wouldn't get rejuvenation, and no, she has too much baggage. She wouldn't be able to do it, because otherwise she will be very powerful. She has 8 of Swords, but I don't. He thinks no.
We talked before about Biden, his past life, etc. Did Biden ever have a past life with Trump? Because we've talked about Jack Smith and Trump having a past life.
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
I see Mike Pence being crippled. He's like brother to him.
To Biden?
No,
or to Trump?
To Trump. And he is a sick kid sitting in the window and watching his big brother doing whatever he wants to do, and he is just dreaming to enjoy life with Trump. And he's sick, he's probably dying in that lifetime, so he was fascinated always with Trump. And he is that weak link, and he's full of admiration for Trump. Even this time, I would do this the same way as my big brother.
Yeah, put the bottle down on the floor. I thought that was precious.
Yeah, he's not a bad human being. He is not. Not that I admire him, I don't. But I think he has fascination from previous life towards Trump.
So where's Biden in this?
Well, 1 second. This is he was sick and feeling left in the cold from his family. Yeah, he was very sick on that lifetime.
So that was Pence and Trump. So what about Biden and Trump? Were they ever sharing a life together?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
I said that Biden was not monk. He was priest in the convent, and you know that people were coming to the priest and telling the sins. So Biden knew his sins, and he was preaching him. And he didn't like him, but he needed to go once in a while for communions.
Trump did.
Trump did, and Biden was telling him what to do. So Trump had that weird feeling, I have to obey him because he has the rules. So they were completely on different spectrum, and Trump was rich, and he had to perform that communion once in a while, and he hated because Biden would preach to him. Yeah, symbol of security, that he can count, fulfilling the dreams, and he knew all his devil stuff. So he was giving him, you need to behave good way, and so on. He doesn't like that way. Okay. And if you have problems with your plants, you can put the eggs, shells from the eggs in the jar and put the water, close the jar because it will smell, and you can add a little bit. Don't put too much because it can smell in the house, but it will give the calcium to the plant. Or you can ash from the fireplaces when
That's always good, yeah.
yeah, you can put with water, or you can put in a container banana skin and put the water on it, and it will have a lot of potassium for the plants. So many different options. And the ash, I think, is for spraying leaves when you have those little bugs sometimes in the garden.
Aphids.
Yeah.
So, in our prayers today, maybe we could also pray for the people around Zaporizhia.
Yeah, and all over the world. And we have to pray for stability in Iran, in that ship is not in any danger, and that Iranian will kind of calm down. They are not on the front page yet, so there is possibility that it will calm down, that Thailand will be safe, because it looks like there is some. The news were busy about the 4th of July, but there was something going on in Thailand, so we have to pray for their stability and safety. And the UN will have the meeting this weekend. Biden is going there, so they will make a good choices that it will be a nice outcome of the meeting. And Biden has visited the visitor from Finland or Scotland?
I don't know.
This
I
today.
wasn't caught up
They
on
are
that
both
one.
from the very same area, but I know one. I think Scotland, because I think in Finland there is a lady president. So they will, and I think Finland is already accepted to UN, and it's just Scotland has the problem because Turkey is protecting.
You had said at one time that Turkey would give in.
Eventually, but they want money. I said that the path of the money, yellow road will as a path of the money, so they have to kind of buy Turkey's friendship.
And even Patty Thompson has asked a prayer for her friend Shelley, who's undergoing surgery for cancer today.
Oh, bye. All the best to Shelley. And everyone who is struggling with any illness, loneliness, unhappiness, mental illness, homelessness, everyone who needs that, we are sending them best wishes.
And even all the LGBTQ community,
yes, yeah.
trans.
It's up to us to love them. And,
they were us. I mean, we were them at one time. Maybe not this lifetime.
Not lifetime. I said, who knows what? I know I was a male before.
Yeah, I've been a male.
So it is that probably after being such a macho guy, drunk all the time, I probably was very, if I was born as a lady, I was not changing that attitude too fast. So
I think it's like, it's people with disabilities, which they call as disabilities, which I don't really believe they are, but they come and they teach us. They bring out parts in us that we have to get together as one people to support everyone. And they're at this time in history where everything is going so backwards right now that people have to stand up and make it go forward.
And even old age, my grandfather was always saying that God did everything right, but the old age, he was saying that he used the screwdriver. But it is that, we are getting older, not as pretty, not as strong, not as healthy. And that's what's part of our life. It is part that we can teach our kids, that you will have to experience that one day too.
Yeah. Because, I mean, we come
How perfect as a baby.
but we come and we have to learn to do these things. But then at the end of our lives, we sometimes have to lose the stuff so that we welcome going back to spirit.
Yeah.
Prepare for it. Life is good.
Thank you so much for watching us. Thank you for spending time with us and feeling a part of our community by Group 66, Justice Warrior, Cathy McLaughlin.
And thank you for the likes and for the subscription, and thank you very much for the donations.
Thank you, and Janet and Tomberg, thank you for your donations. I will be happy to deliver them. Thank you.
Thanks, and have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.